Hey y'all, real quick, I just wanted to come on and encourage you. Listen, I just wanted to remind you of something, okay? Just because you are a believer in God, in Jesus, doesn't mean that you have to be uptight. See, this is the thing. If you read your Bible and you read it closely, you will find that Jesus hung out with the sinners, right? He hung out with the prostitutes. He was out there hanging out with the thieves. I mean, he was hanging out, okay, with them people, amongst the people. And he was still Jesus, and he did not necessarily condemn them for what they were doing. Yet he still was able to draw them in with love and kindness. You hear me? So you're going to be in situations where you're just not going to be in a situation. You're going to be in a situation rather where you're going to be around people who are quote unquote considered to be sinners, and you got to adjust like Jesus adjusted. Okay. Like they say, when in Rome, do what the Romans do, to a certain extent though. Okay. But here's the thing. You ain't got to be a stick in the mud. Okay, you can still show love and kindness when you're around people. You can still, how do I say this? You can still be normal, so to speak. This is the only way I could really describe it. You can still have some normalcy when you're around people who aren't saved. That don't mean that just because they're not saved that you looking down at them, down your nose at them and judging them while you're in the midst of them. Say, for instance, at a family gathering or at a barbecue or something. No. You show love and kindness. You ain't got to be judging them and stuff. Jesus, he was amongst them, but, he was amongst them. You be in the world, but not of the world. Okay? That don't mean you got to be judging folks when you're around them. Okay? Listen, just... Anyway. I just wanted to come on and talk about that real quick because, people, because you're a believer, they assume that you just gonna be just uptight and just not fun to be around and stuff like that. And that's not the case. You draw them in with love and kindness. Okay. Now speaking from experience, there was a time in my life where I probably would have been a little uptight or judgmental, whatever, but life has shown me that, ma'am, you are not perfect. Okay. I ain't perfect. I make mistakes just like everybody else make mistakes. Ain't nothing perfect over here. Okay. Cause if I was perfect, I would be gone already up in heaven somewhere. Okay. Cause if I had perfected this life that God gave me to live, but I just wanted to remind you, you draw them in with love and kindness, not judgment. Okay. Besides, judge not unless you be judged, right? So anytime you're pointing the finger at somebody, there's at least three. You see these three fingers pointing back at you when you're trying to point at somebody else. Just stop it. You ain't got to be acting like you holier than thou when you're around folks. Just act regular. Be regular. It ain't going to kill you to be normal and let your guard down a little bit. Okay? That's how you draw them in, with love and kindness. All right. I just want to share that with you real quick. Because, some interesting, things. I guess people sometimes assume you're going to be one way when they're doing their thing. And you ain't got to be all like that. Let them do what they do. Still show love and kindness. But let them do what they do. Okay? Okay. I love y'all. Y'all know I love you. Now you go out and make it a great day on purpose. Don't you go mess up nobody else's day, okay? All right, love y'all. Bye.